Hey guys, we are back. This is ESL TV for the Black Monster Cup North American Spring Playoffs. And we're currently into this first semifinal of the brackets. It's between currently Teammate and Mortality Esports, sorry. And right now, currently one map lead for Teammate here, and it looked a little bit dodgy. Things looked a little bit dodgy for them in the first game, in the beginning. But they really started to pull through on the back, honestly, of Lomo. But score both lines for you guys at home if you're not familiar with the teams. On the side of Teammate, we have California, Porpoise, Slushy from Loma Street, and Dodo. And over on the side, Mortality, we have, Adrian, Candy, Mikasa, Alex, and Trance here. Yep, that's right. Laugh it up. But, we're obviously going to have kind of simultaneous invades coming out of both teams, it looks like. Looks like the 5-man squad heading towards the blue buff of, Mortality there. And of course, go ahead another pause because, why not? It's not like it's 10 a.m. now. It's not like I've been here for 7 hours, 8 hours actually, but 7 hours casting. Yep. Except it has been. Alright, so looks like that lag problem has been fixed. Probably a smoke alarm was going off earlier too.
It looks like there's a low chance any skill
Just
shots
funny.
are gonna hit us. And this harass is gonna continue on into the
So it's like just now 4:20 over there for them. Or at least it was when that happened.
Surrender is likely with high pressure systems.
Jonna, just shut up.
We may see a
I don't want to deal with your
clouds,
stuff
but
today.
Nothing to worry about.
Oh my gosh. Jonna. Never hated you so much in my life. And you were my favorite support in Season 1. Or Season 2. Wait, Season 2 or Season... No, Season 1. Yeah, Season 1. Wait, no, it's Season 2. I can't remember. I don't even remember. It's been such a long time. Alright, but we're gonna have... Well, it looks like the push is coming in. The 4-man pushes for both teams. We do have Nocturne and Shyvana up towards the top side. And of course, Elise and Malphite down towards the bottom. Both just going to take in that white camp. And then group up with their team to go for the push here. So we're going to find out which one can push quicker. And I would have to say, the team with the Jinx is going to push a little bit faster. And so you have the attack speed. You also have the Jonna shield. Nocturne wave clear. Well, on the other side, wave clear is kind of really non-existent as you're seeing them just tank it up themselves so the minions don't take any extra damage here. And that will be at least the first turn of the game going over to Teammate. And as we've seen before, in the first game of the day, as you guys have seen in full pretty much everywhere now lately, they're going to take another turret off of that. They're going to take the second one. And with the wave clear that they have, they're going to be a lot quicker than the other team. So we're going to have to see the side of Mortality back away if they want to maintain their inhibitor turrets here. Or at least start to send one man back. But those two are going to be traded here. Actually, at the same time. Wow. Really surprising. Considering that we did see Teammate get to it a little bit quicker. But still 2-2 in turrets. And they're continuing to shove up here. Malphite has returned from that push. And now we're going to settle to more of a normal game. This start, it really frustrates me to see starts like this because it's just so dumb. It just makes no sense. Where like teams started doing this. I don't know. I could probably rant about it for a while, but I'm just way too tired for it. I'm too hungry. Dude, I hate Lee Sin, but that Jonna skin, which just spams emotes, or spams jokes or whatever. Just not fun times. Well, let's see. More of a slower paced game that we saw in the first set of the series. But now Jinx and Janna gonna group up middle. And it looks like they want to shove on this middle turret here, though. They will be met up against the exact same thing. 80 carries and supports there. So pretty much just seen a very mirrored game so far between both these teams. Alright, so Malphite gonna continue to freeze the lane. Is he actually freezing it, or? Yeah, he's freezing the top lane right now. So he's trying to make it impossible for anyone to farm up there. Which is why you're seeing Shyvana down towards the bottom side, and you're seeing Jinx and Janna obviously middle. So they're trying to force them to do something, but unfortunately Shyvana isn't the freeze in the lane. And that gives obviously a chance for Slushie to get some free farm here while his AD carry does farm up middle. But there's going to be 3 men down here. He's got to be careful. And Dodo, you're seeing instantly start to run down there as they realize that 2 more people have just crossed that ward. They don't want to let this turret go down. They're going to try to get there as quick as possible, as well as Porpoise coming in. The teleport being forced out of California. And he will actually just cancel it, just forcing them back, buying them a little bit of time. Actually, a very smart move by him. And they will get the Coon. Looking for the kill onto Alex, as now they're trying to back away Dodo. Very low on life. Spear is unfortunately not really connecting here. Slushie now level 6, though. He can chase them down. They're level 3, 4, and 5, I believe that is, if I can read it correctly. They are very low level compared to him. But still, he's not feeling very confident in that battle. And he will just let them escape here. But now it looks like California lost the freeze. And we'll just be shoving the lane in. Alright, so that's a little dodge up by Slushie, but we're seeing the Tarragon's Embrace picked up by Dodo right there. Both AD carries pretty much similar in items, though the CS lead is currently in Lomo's favor. Meantime, top lane lead as well, but that should be fixed here in just a second with that big wave shoved into the turret. Mid lane, it is a slight lead though for Mikasa. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with this Orianna, because to me I feel like that's going to be like the real game changer. Obviously we've seen so many different shockwaves come in, either good or bad, that can change games, but an Orianna is only as strong as a shockwave, and if you don't farm well at the beginning, if you don't build correctly, then you really just fall behind and you really don't do anything with that ultimate. But it looks like he's doing well so far. Maybe I'd like to see a little bit more CS, but he did sacrifice a little bit over to his AD carry and support, as they were sitting in the lane for a little bit. And Lomo getting some good damage onto this middle turret. Not like we'll be able to pick it up, but we'll still apply that threat here. As top, we're going to come in. Hook gonna land onto Shyvana, and Malphite gonna come in as well, and will the Cocoon land behind there, or will they show straight for Adrian, as we're gonna see actually California get pushed into the enemy team. He will survive with the help of the heal. Lomo trying to zone out Orianna here, and Mikasa just trying to use his ultimate onto him, only at the seams here as he's chasing him away. The hook not gonna connect yet again, and well, Lomo will flash over the wall, we'll get the lantern away. But will he escape the damage? And yes, he will. And now Jinx is so low. Level 5 will be taking out first blood. Finally 8.5 minutes in. And now, well, Adrian looks like he will drop here as well. Well, there is a flash available in California. Not going to chase him down, but Trans getting hit with the hook. Will flash away, but won't escape. Slushie picks up that kill. And that will be a 2-for-2 trade in the end, actually. After what was a ridiculous start to that fight here. And you can see one Spirit's all going to take to get the kill onto Shyvana to the backside. We're able to use flashed out of by California, who turns around, slows him up, and Slushie, well, not so much mana or health here, forced to just completely back away. So just 2 kills apiece, no dragon taken, and let's see what items were picked up here. Pretty much nothing really. And Candle Gem picked up for Porpoise. Spirit Stone has as well. So we aren't sitting on really that much money. to spend after that fight. But now will we see Dragon yet again? We can already see that Trance is already headed down there. Gonna ward it up, it looks like. Maybe even pink it up. Not just ward. Just give him a little bit of vision. Just walked by a pink in that bush, though, just north of that dragon pit. As you're seeing, Alex trying to push onto those turrets. Already very low in life here, and you're seeing support currently for teammate. Stick around just to make sure it doesn't drop here. And Dodo, I don't think he's gonna be able to really do too much more. But luckily for him, Porpoise is there. Dragon is still available. And it looks like they're gonna take away the vision from it too. Meantime, top lane, you are seeing California be pressured very heavily, and funny enough, he doesn't really have much built up. He has the Sork boots, or maybe a little bit more early team fighting here. A little bit of extra oomph in his combo, especially when they can use this mid-game power. I don't know if it does provide. Jerk, back from McDonald's. Yeah, Cat, I was worried. I was just curious where the hell it came from, because it just seems so odd to be like, all right, well, we can just give away our outer turrets, when it used to be like a 3-man push for the first turret, and then people started sending the jungle up there, so it was a 3-on-3, there's a 2-on-3, and they were able to hold 2-on-3. And all of a sudden now it's, let's just push down 2, potentially 3 turrets in one of the lanes, and then we'll just regularly farm from here on. It's just weird. Yeah, it accelerates the pace of the game, but there's so many other ways to do that in terms of like just riot bouncing the game or making the pace speed up. If they really wanted to play quicker, but I don't know. It's also 10 a.m. I wasn't hating on Janna, I was hating on this Janna for spamming the emotes. Alright, California was attempting to freeze it, but he's currently still behind CS here. He's able to get a lot of free farm. You can see a Doran's ring picked up for California. Alright, so 12.5 minutes in, Slushy waiting for his moment to strike, does land the spear, and he will have the chase. The heal gonna come in, but Alex doesn't have any other summoners, and he will be taking out Slushy. Nice job by him. Picks up the nice easy kill, and does give him that 3-2 kill advantage here. And not to mention about a 1.2 thousand gold lead. Obviously these teams, they're pretty tired. They've been up for quite a while. I believe it's 3 a.m. No. It's 4 a.m. for the East Coasters there. And Dodo gets a nice box off. Mikasa gonna get an ace in the hole in the face. And he'll just back off. He'll be fine. Trance even using his heal just to make sure that he's not taken down. Well, Candy, he might not be so lucky though. We'll get the command protect, and now Slushy, gonna back away as Porpoise just going straight in for it. He does have flash. And we'll see, he does land it over the wall. She gets a lantern instead. Doesn't really matter. Top word to come in, but Loma picks up the kill into Mikasa. And that will be now Adrian finally showing up, but it just doesn't matter. His teammates are dead. They lost out on 2. We see that teammate didn't lose anything. And they might even pick up another turret off this as well. They're starting to really snowball this lead they were able to build up. Alright, so 3-2 in turrets, potentially to be 4-2 in just a second. And how much gold do they have to spend when they go back? A lot. And Candy gets caught with the hook. And that is a dead Nocturne. Oh, Sushi being chased there. Ult used by Malphite. Oh, sorry, I had a yawn in the middle of that team fight. And they will force it back, but no kill being picked up there for, unfortunately, Adrian. Almost fell out of my chair. Holy crap. That would have been embarrassing. Alright, so now with the 3-man push onto this middle turret, it looks like finally I might be able to get this one down, and it looks like they in fact will. Unfortunately, Caitlyn not going to be there in time. And then we'll just get to settle for a couple of CS instead of keeping that turret up. So now it's 22.8 to the 20.4, so 2.4 thousand lead built up for teammate. I'm going to take this in a 2-0 sweep, just like they did against Area of Effect. I think I was bit by a spider. I think a spider may have bit me on my forearm. That was completely off topic, but I really think that could have happened. Either way, though, Dragon come up in about 1:09. And it looks like currently the side of Mortality are looking to go down bottom lane and get this turret. It's been up for quite a while, and you can see Lomo trying to defend it, trying to hold off for a little bit longer. No, I would imagine he's not going to be able to, but with the help of Malphite, they should be able to do it now. As we do see the hook, unfortunately not going to land. Malphite doesn't have ultimate. He's already very low on life, but it's a nice flash coming out of Lomo to dodge away from that Orianna ultimate. Gonna stay alive a little bit longer, though. I bet he would have liked to keep that summoner, but look at the CS between the two AD carries, 140 to 71, and right now, you can see that Alex is just having the toughest time finding anywhere to farm, and not to mention those spears that just completely destroy him. One more could be enough to pick up a kill here. But it won't connect. And the CS lead is going to start to really get out of hand, because he doesn't have his Bloodthirster done just yet. And he's looking at the guy who already has his done, plus tier 2 boots, plus another dagger on top of that. Stay on topic, so you don't care if I was bit by a spider? Well then. Kind of rude. There's Dragon picked up. And teammate have taken their 2.2 or 2.4 thousand gold lead, I believe it was, to now 4,000 here. And they obviously know what to do when they start to build up a lead. They know how to snowball it even harder, and their team just roaming around, getting the other team out of position every single time. Not to mention Slushie hitting those spears like a boss. That's a Dudgix. Oh, the spear, that would have been enough. That would have fished off. Malphite has ultimate, gonna use it. Mostly nearly get knocked away by the ultimate. John Cocoon gonna connect as well. And they're just gonna back up off this instead. They're looking to run away, but Mikasa has ultimate up. Has to be very freaking careful to not get hit by a hook or anything that would CC him long enough for him to not get his ultimate off. He needs to land that ultimate. And they know that Malphite doesn't have anything up. Here comes the Shyvana does get the ulti off, but only on the Dodo right there. As you see Adrian get it taken out right away. The hook actually gonna land on Mikasa. Fantastic, actually dodging right behind Adrian right there. The ace of the hole plus the spear coming in. And that is gonna be 3 kills for 0 deaths. And now they're looking to push in onto this inhibitor turret. 18 minutes in, they should be able to secure it here as Sushi going super deep, looking for the kill in a trance. Spear gonna come in. Fortunately, not connect, and he should be fine here. And he'll just run away as quickly as possible. But, well, they're not gonna get the inhibitor turret, but they will still with a blue buff. And they will continue to build up this lead that they've been doing for now. Well, 18.5 minutes. Was it a poisonous spider? It could have been. I've never seen a bump like this on me before. Oh, the Andrew's Torment picked up for California, so he's going for definitely this team play. He's not going tank. He wants that penetration. There's extra damage off his Q since he has a slow in it, but it seems like they want to end the game now. They aren't worried about, you know, the game a little bit later on. Porpoise is pretty much their main tank now. God damn it, Malphite. Alright, so she has picked up the death cap now, though. And that pretty much signals death. Especially if you're a Mortality fan. One spear, I'm pretty sure, can kill Alex. He's only level 8 against a level 11 of Lomo. Onion, it's 10 in the morning. I've been here since 2 a.m. I've been casting since 3 a.m. I think you could figure that out. I am really tired. Alright, that top turret, that's not gonna last much longer. We do see finally though, on the side of Mortality, they have picked up that bomb turret, but Alex, well, it's gonna cost him his life. We'll get cocooned, and we'll be deadited. So they pick up the kill, they pick up a turret on the top side, and they're looking to siege on another. All they need to do is stay back. They have the spears, they have the Caitlyn. Momo gonna get chased down here. Doesn't have flash to get away, so he's gonna be a tough spot, but he will be able to get some distance between him and everyone else. And there's another one on the backside. The Mouth Elgin comes in well placed as well. Mikasa, well, he's like a survivor from this one. Loma picks up the kill, and that's gonna be Shyvana down as well. That's 3 kills coming in. Fantastic job. Great teleport by California as well. And meantime, Porpoise just pushing bottom lane by himself. And you can see Alex and Trance both sitting back at their inhibitor turret and healing up in base, realizing that we can't defend that one. Gotta give it up.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And potentially hold on to this inhibitor. Actually, the surrender coming in. Did not expect that, but that actually makes me a little bit happy here because that means I get to go home very soon. And that will be the first and only 2-0 of the night, as we had 2-2-1s. With both teams actually coming back from being a map down. But that will secure a spot for now, teammate, in the grand finals, which will be played, well, technically tomorrow for me. But it will be starting at the same time that this show did start today. So there'll be another semifinal happening tomorrow before that grand finals. I'm actually going to see who that is, because I didn't catch it on the site. Let me refresh the page. So it will be Gamester Gear versus Cognitive for the second semifinal, and then we'll be going into the grand final. So, guys, thank you everyone who stayed with me. I'm obviously just running out of words. I'm tired. I want to sleep, and yada yada yada. Make sure to follow the Twitch channel because it's where we do all of our League of Legends action. You can also follow me on Twitter at JKaplan. In the meantime, I'm going to go home, I'm going to eat, I'm going to sleep, and hopefully I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Congratulations yet again, though, to Team 8 for qualifying into the grand finals. We'll see you guys tomorrow.